What's up, guys? I got so many stuff to talk about, and holy crap. Here's a gameplay of me playing some Elite Slayer on Powerhouse. It's an awesome map, awesome game mode, but I'm just not a big fan of the rocket launcher spawn. The plasma launcher just sucks, man. I mean, in the beta, it was overpowered as hell. I would get like pissed off if I got killed by that thing. But the plasma launcher in this, the final version, it's not that great. Anyways, I've been playing some Unreal Gold lately, and don't get confused with Unreal and Unreal Tournament. Before Unreal Tournament, there was Unreal Gold. I mean Unreal. It was more of a single player game, although it did have a multiplayer component, but the Unreal Tournament was more popular in the multiplayer component, while Unreal is more for the single player. Unreal Gold is basically a bundle of the first game and the expansion pack. I'm only playing the single player right now. Haven't touched the multiplayer, and I'll talk more stuff about it. I basically just got it, and I really like the game, man. I was thinking if it was going to be like Quake 2, because I heard a lot of people compare those two games together, but it's far from being the same game in terms of gameplay. It's a game that really focuses on quick reflexes and good precision, but you fight lesser but these very aggressive enemies, and you're very vulnerable in this game. It's not like Quake 2 or Doom where you're like a bullet sponge if you have like a good amount of armor. If you have a good amount of armor and health in this game, you can still die really quickly. And the most I fought were 3 of them on my screen, but these guys, these predator looking dudes, I mean, and when I mean predator, I mean the dude from the movie. I mean, they're really tough to kill. Every time I like shoot at them, they just dodge my shots perfectly. At times I feel like it's kind of cheap, man, but I'm still learning the game, man. I mean, some games do have a pretty, steep learning curve, and that's just how it is, man. I remember like playing Modern Warfare 2, and it took me a while to really figure out like which class was the class for me and which weapons were the weapons for me, and so on. However, I learned there are some weapons that seem to be more effective on those predator dudes after fighting them a lot. You fight these guys a lot very very early in the game, and I'm at the end of level 12 right now, and I haven't fought any of them so far, so I guess I'm taking a break from fighting those dudes, which is nice because holy crap, every time I fought those guys and I killed them, I just quickly saved the game because I do not want to fight them again. But I can honestly tell you that those guys are the hardest enemies in the games. Another thing I want to say about Unreal is it's a very trial and error game. So many traps, holy shit. I had to like keep on saving and loading because there were so many freaking like traps. And wow, dude, I do not like playing these games with like 1 HP because I have no idea what I'm going to face. So usually I'll just load back my saved game and just try to do everything better. And it must be because I'm playing the game on the hardest difficulty on my first playthrough, but it's not that bad. I played harder games, and this game, I would say it's like challenging, but it's doable. And that's pretty much for Unreal. It's a great game, beautiful environments, and complicated level design, and I recommend it for anyone that wants a good single player game. Oh yeah, and I bought it off of Amazon for like $4 and Steam's for $10, so yeah, I pretty much saved some cash. Alright, my next topic is Sorrow. Sorrow 1 is right now in progress of being sent to the Library of Congress. It's for my not my checkpoint, my copyright certification, and once I get that, I'm pretty much good to go. I am also working, but slowly, on Sorrow 2. Not gonna tell you much about the sequel, but it will be a much more darker experience than the first one. The first one is still all doom and gloom and dismal, but I have a feeling this one will make the first one seem like a happy fairy tale story. I'm also trying to make it into a more complex and philosophical story too, which is something the first one kind of lacks, but I'm not sure if I have the space to do so. And I'm still brainstorming the book. I'm only like done with 80% of the brainstorming, while my writing is done with 20%. But even when I'm done with the book, I still have to polish it out. I gotta like reread everything to make sure I'm I'm confident with all like the writing, I'm confident with the story and so on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, I cannot wait to see the day where my book is released publicly, and I just want to see if my days of, you know, PC modding and game designing days really pays off with this book. And that's pretty much it. My commentary actually got cut off right there, but I'm gonna try to talk about the game. So every time I play Elite Slayer, I always choose that one class with the needle rifle, because the needle rifle is a multi-purpose weapon. There's really no reason why you shouldn't use it. It's a very powerful weapon too. It's better at mid-range. I was gonna say it's good at close range, but the plasma pistol is good at close range. It can take down your shields very quickly, and it can also be a mini shotgun too, like this part where you're going to see. But I died right here. Yeah, you gotta be careful about using the plasma pistol because it actually hurts you if you get too close. But if you can keep your distance properly and you get that beatdown kill, it can be like a mini shotgun. Okay, that's pretty much it for the plasma pistol. I like using that one Ranger Elite skin thingy, the dude that has the jump packs from the campaign, mainly because they remind me of the 4 troopers from the Marathon series, because the 4 troopers, I thought they looked sick, and that's pretty much it why I want to use the Ranger skin. And I gotta stop it. See you guys later.